Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that I'm going to talk to you this morning through is something that's happening on the presidential predictor market. There's all of a sudden this unknown circulating rumor that Trump's going to win by a 70% favored chance. Do not fall for this. I'm going to walk you through and explain exactly what you're looking at, and then more importantly, I'm going to show you the real state of what's going on because our gun rights hang in the balance, and we are not going to be lulled to sleep over something like a 70% chance predicted by Obama's pollster. Everything I'm about to show you is linked in the description box below, and please make sure you leave a comment and send this one out because a lot of people on our sides need to hear this. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on if you want to spread freedom to and fro against this amazing nation, across this amazing nation, rather. But now let's get into this, people. I got to walk you through this. This is so crucial, okay? Here's my disclaimer. You vote in the upcoming election like you're 5 points behind. Everything that I'm about to show you, imagine that it does not matter toward the outcome of you voting. You have to vote. Get 4 of your friends to vote. Get everyone you know to vote. Because again, the gun rights that we hold so dear and fight for every single day are in the balance. Because Harris and Walz are not going to be nice to the gun rights. Just going to be real honest with you. But again, everything I'm showing you, vote like you're 5 points behind. And with that said, let me show you what they're saying here. Okay, this is something you really need to understand. So this is from the Twitter feed post, or Twitter post interactive polls. This is the latest from Nate Silver. Okay, this is the forecast from 9/8. So today, Sunday, the 8th of September, it was where I'm filming this. Nate Silver, just so you know, is the guy who predicted Obama's victory almost to the T. So he became famous in left-wing circles, right? That was the 538 was his website. That got bought by ABC, and now he's just Nate Silver. Well, Nate Silver, as you can see here, is saying Trump has a 63.8% chance of winning, and this is a new high. This is the part where I start to tell you and reinforce, vote like you're 5 points behind. This right here, I'm going to show you where it's coming from. Now, as we go down here a little bit further, you see every single swing state Trump is going to take. I can tell you, that is not likely. Okay, just from my own personal experience, again, vote 5 points behind. What he's saying is Trump is going to win every single swing state by the margins that you see there. 64-36, 54-46, 53-47, etc., etc., etc. Understand, this is all a projection. This is not reality. Now, let me go down a little further. This is what really prompted me to do this video, this graph right here. I don't need to zoom in as close, it's big enough, but as you can see, ever since about, let's see, I don't know, a week and a half ago, Trump surpassed Harris after the DNC, and that's a very important piece, the Democratic National Convention, in his odds to win, and he has just skyrocketed upward. In fact, so far up, according to Nate Silver's model, above Biden, like the highs of Biden, okay? So now Harris is actually below and less favored than Biden was at his most recent model, right? The Biden model that short-circuited on national TV. If that's kind of sounds unbelievable, it is a little unbelievable because now let me show you how you get there. This is meant to lull you to sleep. This is why I'm doing this video. We go over to Polymarket. Polymarket is basically where people are voting and betting, or excuse me, who are betting on who's going to win the election. Trump's at 52% according to people who put their money behind it. Harris at 46%. You can see it's pretty close according to there, but Trump's got the edge. Now let me show you this so you understand what we're looking at. This is Nate Silver's X account. Okay, fine, but just this once, because the convention bounce adjustment is good, actually. The convention bounce adjustment. I go to his little link. Oops, I made the convention bounce adjustment disappear. Now, why is that so important? Again, I'm going to go back to the highlight here of this graph. The reason that you are seeing a massive uptick in takeoff in his prediction model is because he has a literal model setting that says Harris didn't get the big bump from the DNC, so therefore I'm penalizing Harris in the polls. That's what you're seeing. This is a manipulated and adjusted outcome based off of previous norms from Democratic National Convention bounces. That's what you're seeing here. So this is not everyone changed their minds. This is not everyone's voting Trump. Not everyone's abandoning Harris. This is literally a predictable model that they put a inhibitor on Harris's results because she didn't get a big enough bounce that they wanted, and so now it's punishing her in this graph. This is not accurate representation of reality. Vote like you are 5 points behind. In fact, let me get over here, and again, all this is linked. Let me show you RealClearPolitics. Now, this is the part where you can get a pretty good understanding of where it relates to prior, okay? As you can see here, this is 2024 national Trump versus Harris. The RCP average, going back all the way to 8/22, so about 2-3 weeks, the Harris advantage is 1.4%. That's on a national scale, okay? Now, if this is the important piece, if you look right above it, where I'm highlighting right now, this is this day in history. On September 8th in 2020, Biden was +7. September 8th, 2016, Clinton was 2.8 up, or 2.8 up. Harris is underperforming Clinton by a large margin, by 1.4 percentage points. Now, you can delineate whatever point you want to come from that. You can ascertain that she has no chance in, downstairs. But legitimately, that's where it sits. So when I show you this at 1.4% advantage, compared to Clinton, compared to Biden, does that really jive with right here of Nate Silver's prediction of Trump going to win 63.8%, Harris 36%? It does not. Now, again, the reason I'm showing you guys this is, number one, I want to show you what could potentially be used to lull you to sleep. Vote like you're 5 points behind. Your gun rights are literally in the balance. The other piece here is I want to show you how they're manipulating it to give a false reading advantage for Trump. Again, vote like you're 5 points behind. And then I'm showing you the actual realistic voting patterns from RealClearPolitics, which is an aggregate of all the polls. And it's showing you that she still has the edge, but it's less than Clinton. And as you know, Clinton lost. Biden barely won, and he's got a 7.1%. Had to throw him up there. Understand that this could easily be disinformation to dissuade you away from voting because you got it in the bag, because Trump has 63.8% chance of winning, according to this one guy. Ignore this data. This is not data. This is a projection. This is conjecture. This is a prediction. Everything that you're witnessing is all what people think is going to happen, not what actually is going to happen. If I can give you one piece of advice, vote like you are 5 points behind, put your nose to the grindstone, get 4 of your friends to go, carry them to the polls if you have to, but make sure everyone you know that cares about this country and our gun rights votes. Put your nose down, grind, and at the very end, when the votes are counted and we have a new president, then assess what happened. Not until then. November 6th is a great time to recoalesce around what's going on. But right now is grind time. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.